So you hear about AI all the time, right? And it can feel super complicated, like, total rocket science. But what if I told you the secret to how an AI learns is actually as simple as getting a grade on a test? It really all comes down to this one simple, powerful idea. Let's get into it. And it all starts with this one big question. I mean, think about it. An AI is just a computer program. It's code. So how in the world does it know when it's made a mistake? It doesn't feel embarrassed or anything like that, right? So there's got to be some other way for it to figure out, oops, that was wrong, so it can actually improve.
Well, it turns out there is. There's a special tool designed for exactly this. And honestly, the best way to picture it is like an AI's own personal report card. Seriously, it's a system for grading every single guess it makes.
And this report card has a name. It's called a loss function. Now don't let the name fool you. It's just a simple little formula that does one and only one thing. It measures the distance between the AI's guess and the actual right answer. It's all about calculating exactly how wrong the AI was. Okay, so the AI is getting a score. Naturally, you'd think the goal is to get the highest score possible, right? Like in school. But with AI, it's actually the exact opposite. And the easiest way to wrap your head around this is to think about a game, like golf. Yeah, think about it. The score from this loss function, it's just like your score in golf. You're not trying to rack up points. No way. The entire goal is to get that score as low as you possibly can. It's such a simple idea, but it's incredibly powerful. A low score, that low loss, is great. It means the AI's guess was super close to the target. But a high score, oof, that's bad. That means the AI was way, way off. So the entire training process for any AI is really just this relentless mission to crush that number, to get it as close to zero as it possibly can. All right, so the AI gets a score that tells it how badly it missed. But so what? How does a number actually help it learn? Well, to get that, let's switch games. Let's imagine we're playing darts now. So picture this. You're playing darts, but you're blindfolded. You take a shot, thwack. It hits the board somewhere. Now what? How are you supposed to get any better on your next throw if you have absolutely no idea where that first one landed? You can't, right? You need someone to give you some feedback. And that is the exact feedback loop that makes an AI learn. First, the AI throws its dart. It makes a prediction. Next, the loss function acts like a helpful friend shouting from the side, telling it, hey, you missed by 10 inches to the left. It's measuring that error. And finally, the AI uses that score, that feedback, to adjust its aim. It literally tweaks its own internal settings to try and get a lower score next time. It's just this constant cycle. Guess, check the score, and adjust, over and over and over again. Now, I know this might still sound a little abstract, but I promise you, you see the results of this process every single day. It's happening constantly, right behind the scenes in the apps you're already using. Take your spam filter, for instance. Every time it messes up and marks an important email as spam, that's a huge loss score. Or when you're using something like ChatGPT, its loss score jumps up whenever it predicts the wrong next word in a sentence. And for something really critical, like a self-driving car, the loss score goes through the roof if its predicted path is even a tiny bit off from the safe one. And you know what? It's not just the AI that's obsessed with the score. The human engineers, the people who actually build these things, they are glued to that number. For them, seeing that loss score slowly but surely go down, that's how they know the AI is actually learning. It's their report card, too, telling them if the training is working. Which brings us to what I think is the most important part of all of this, because once you understand the loss function, it kind of changes how you see AI as a whole. See, an AI isn't trying to be intelligent like you and me. It's not thinking deep thoughts or truly understanding concepts. At its core, it's a score-chasing machine. That's all it is. It has a single-minded focus on one thing and one thing only, getting the lowest possible score on whatever test a human is given it. That's the whole game. And that leaves us with a really fascinating thought to chew on, doesn't it? If the AI is just a world-class player trying to win a game, then who are the most important people in the room? It's the ones who decide the rules, the ones who define what winning even looks like in the first place.